Having retired from a lifetime of service in London to the quiet solitude of Sidmouth, a grey-haired woman sat on the balcony of her flat, watching the waves as they tried to engulf the thatched houses that straggled up the hill ahead. Like the handful of retired spies who had flocked to the seaside town, Kathleen Pettigrew had been drawn to its timeless charm and its Georgian-era buildings. Before leaving the Secret Intelligence Service, more commonly known as MI6, Kathleen had known Sidmouth and its narrow winding streets for years. She had decided long ago to spend her final years in Devon, a county from which her Pettigrew ancestors hailed. Yet, as she was a former servant of the secret state, tacit limitations defined her retirement. She would never be entirely free from her former employer. Despite her departure from London in 1958, the office still occasionally called upon her services and sent a card to Sidmouth for her. To the younger generation of intelligence officers, Kathleen was a walking, talking history book. Her knowledge of the organization's history was invaluable, and perhaps surpassed that of C himself, the head of MI6. Quietly revered within the Secret Service, the legendary Miss Pettigrew had loyally served her country for 4 decades. Secretary to 3 consecutive Cs, Kathleen had assumed an all-powerful position behind her typewriter as the service's all-knowing and ever-present sentinel, and MI6 relied upon her knowledge and insight of past events and people. From the surprise apprehension of First World War courtesan spy Mata Hari to the unmasking of MI6 officer Kim Philby, the third man of the Cambridge spy ring, Kathleen had created, organized, and archived an empire of secrets. As an MI6 super-secretary, she had worked in complete secrecy at the very heart of the British establishment. While retirement suited Kathleen, she envied the youth of the next generation of intelligence recruits. Compared to the cohort of new friends serving in a modern and professional intelligence organization, she was a relic of a time and world that no longer existed. Kathleen was born in the reign of Queen Victoria, and her working career had begun when pens and inkwells were still widely used. Over time, the tools of her trade evolved. Electric typewriters, encryption devices, and Xerox machines were just some of the challenges she overcame and mastered.